Yeah, man, they say another day supposed to be another dollar. But if you're not making the dollar, what does that make the day? You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, stay on your business, stay on your grind, and it's a matter of time before things shake for you. I know it seems like things happen so far away and it's like forever for things to materialize. And trust me, I'm right there with you. I know what you mean. But just as sure as I'm telling you, I'm trying to work on that too. Stay patient, stay diligent, stay consistent, and it'll happen for you eventually. It'll happen for you. Yeah, indeed. It's a beautiful day today. Lovely day at that. But yeah, man. And sometimes when pressure gets too heavy, you gotta find time just to go outside and soak up the sun. You see, like, just go outside, soak up the sun, get some fresh air, Just get up and move around, Move around. God bless all those who left flesh. It seems the good die young, I know we all heard the same. Seems like death comes to the best of us, but then stress is left for the rest of us. So that'd be the killer part about it. It hurt, but you gotta keep moving. Life goes on. You gotta try to survive past it. And death is like a selfish thing because the people still here on earth are left to grapple with the mourning process and the sorrow and the pain, and the person that left earth no longer feels that anymore, The stresses of being in flesh, being in physical form, they're past that. And a friend of mine, she used to say she already conquered the physical world. Be ready for the next thing. Man, sometimes things people tell you in their presence is eerie when they leave. When you think about some of the conversations you had with this particular person or whatever the case may be, it's very eerie. And I don't know. I really believe some people know when to pick time to go. Like some people really know. I think intuitively, instinctively, some people can feel it. Like feel it coming. Know it's near. I've had that feeling before, but you ever feel like you've lived past your expiration date and then that you just lingering? Now you just on earth, like you're not supposed to be here, but you're here. So now it's almost like, you kind of escape your time. You escape the time you're supposed to leave. And since you did that, now your fate now is just to be on earth and, wander around looking for a purpose. I don't know if it's the grieving process or whatever the case, but I've been feeling like that lately. I've been feeling like a lump on the log, I've just been feeling like I just been, existing. And can't lie, man, I miss the homie. I miss, just being in a company and things like that. But, life goes on. Closure is the worst part about it. Having no closure makes the pain worse. It makes your heart heavier when you don't know the factors that led up to a loved one or a friend or whoever losing their life. It's tough, but life goes on. Just as sure as I'm telling you that, I gotta tell myself that. Gotta fight against just existing. You gotta continue to live. Gotta continue to live. No matter, No matter the pain, no matter the sorrow, the grief, you just gotta continue. No matter how hard it might seem, gotta continue. Because that's what they would want of you, is to continue proceeding, continue living. Can't stop, Just because their life ended doesn't mean that yours has to. And again, just as sure as I'm saying this out loud to you, I need to take my own advice because it's hard, Being in somebody's presence 1 week, the next week they gone, it's like, it's something that you have to work out of your system. You know, it's something that you have to deal with. We're all human beings. We're all flesh and blood, you know, and mortality is fragile. So whenever you're faced with a situation where, you know, mortality shows you just how fragile it is, you know, and a loved one ceases to live, it takes time to grow past that, to heal past that. And that's the beauty of time, you know. Time brings with it all things. Time brings revelation to truth. Time brings healing from pain. Time brings growth from inexperience. Time brings also with it pain, hurt, sorrow, setback. But just as sure as time brings the bad, it brings the good, because time is perpetual. Time doesn't stop. It keeps going. And as sure as it goes, more will come with it. And yeah, I'm not gonna get on here and say her name or nothing like that, but you know, I feel like she hear me right now. She used to tell me to pray to God, because God can hear you. And I believe in the ancestors as well. I believe once you leave this earth, our ancestor spirits don't cease to be. That goes for loved ones, friends. You know, that energy is continued, especially the kind of energy she has. She was very positive. And she, you know, I feel like she hears me what I'm saying. Just as sure as God hears me, and all my ancestors that fell before me, all my friends and everything like that have left, they all hear me. And she's just been added to the number of angels or ancestors or spirits that now can hear, you know, our prayers. You know, man, it's always gonna be love. Always gonna be love. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that to you, share that with you. That was on my mind. I'm outside soaking up the sun. You know, you need your vitamin D. You need your vitamin. As long as you're in flesh, as long as you're still living, you need your vitamin D. Do not neglect getting your vitamin D. It's good for the body, good for the melanin. If you have it, you know. If you don't, it's still good for your body. It's good. You know, it needs the sun. You know, just like you go to the gym, you sweat some things out. You gotta sweat sometimes, you know. You don't gotta do too much to sweat, though. Sometimes sweat come natural, but you gotta get out there and let the sun do what it's gonna do with you, you know. Don't stay out there till it's unbearable, like you're finna collapse and pass out. But, you know, get outside, get some sun, soak it up, you know, and it's good. It's good for the body, good for the soul. Good for the body, good for the soul. And this situation has made me think about, you know, my mortality lately. And not that I'm gonna do anything wild, like take myself off this earth or anything like that, but it really made me think about how fragile, again, mortality is, life is, you know, and this is just a shell that encases our spirit, our energy. Because just like you have memories of loved ones that might have passed on, that's all you're left with once they leave flesh. You can't have any more experiences in the physical form. So what you're left with is the spirit that impressed upon you at that time they were alive here, you know, and now that spirit was shining through the flesh or the case that was that person, you know. And just because the flesh is gone, the memories or the spirit of that person still remains. But because we're physical beings, we're in flesh, you remember it through the lens of this person being in the flesh. But really, in those moments when the spirit was being expressed, it was the spirit of that person. Now, when we leave, I feel like we'll still recognize the spirit, although we're out of the flesh, out of the case in flesh. And, you know, maybe that's I don't know, just some kind of theory, or you tripping out, man, and you know, maybe I need to go sit down somewhere, but that's just how I feel. And because some people's spirits are undeniable, the positivity. And the way I met this particular friend, it just seemed it had to have been divine intervention, because I was not supposed to meet her the way we met. Like, you know, it was like perfect timing, perfect location, perfect everything lined up on the grid of life. If God has like a coordinating grid, and you know, all the lines and the dots, and you know what I'm saying, y-axis and x-axis, everything on the thing, our points were in the proper place at the right time on the grid, is what I'm saying. So I'm saying, like, and then for her to leave so quickly like that, it's like, you know, it's like it makes it hard to understand God's plan at times. And maybe it's not for me to always understand, but I'm saying that to say God is all things. I believe in God. I have trust issues, but I'm learning to trust God more. But I do believe in God, and I feel like that's the first step. Before you have to trust, you have to believe in. But I'm saying all this to say, though I don't understand the plan, I do appreciate him or her, whatever you subscribe to. I appreciate God for allowing me to meet such a person. And I can only hope that I leave that kind of impression on others before I do check up out of here and leave Earth, you know? And she'll always be remembered, always be a friend. I got her always in my heart, no matter how hard, heavy my heart is at the moment, she's still there. It's always gonna be love, you know, and the love went beyond the physical, so it's never gonna die in me. And yeah, I just wanted to share that. That was on my mind. I'm just outside, like I said 1,000 times. Get outside when you get the chance, soak up the sun. Yes, yes. Have a good one.